Responsible success. Flow control. Flow control. Flow control. Journal entry. Flow control is the journal. Spirit wave is the overall expression of it all. Although, that's actually not entirely true. I don't talk about the seamless other side of the spirit wave coin that I call shit wave. But it's there. And one might be tempted to think that spirit wave is the good and shit wave is the bad. And that's not entirely true. Shit is good. We all go to the bathroom for a reason. And if you can't go to the bathroom, that sucks. There's a lot of suffering there. Right? Okay, so shit wave isn't all bad. But I'm not really here to bring to light the shit wave connection to pure mind itself. I would like for us to understand and experience the connection through the spirit wave. The spirit wave connection to mind, pure mind. Reality as the totality of whatever happens equals pure might itself. Actuality might. It's happening right now, wherever you are, always. Pure might, just experience it. But when it comes to these journal entries, I'm an artist. It's an artistic expression that may or may not line up in any given instance with your view, your world view, or maybe your local view. It's art, performance art, which is art. So in the what's the word I'm looking for? Not effort towards responsible success, because responsible success is not always about effort. Sometimes it's about a healthy rest ethic. The whole world is flooded with people talking about a healthy work ethic. But who's talking about a healthy rest ethic? Now, I have confidence that the overwhelming majority of people would love to have a healthy rest ethic balance out the healthy work ethic. See? Wouldn't that be great? But we don't have that because the world is driven by an insane competition where people want to be more powerful than everybody else. And we're all subjugated to that, whether directly or indirectly. Might makes right. And the way that humanity defines might, and has always defined might, is in a short-sighted but effective way. You see two people get into a ring to fight each other. One person, let's just say, beats the crap out of the other person. Okay, well, we're all like, well, there's might. There it is. One person wins, one person loses. We all go home. Or we turn off whatever screen we're looking at. But that's not how the totality of existence version of might works. And how do I know this? Because I experience it. Simply. There's no magical power. There's no special ability. It's just an ability to observe and experience the simple, direct, and unavoidable truth. Reality, as the totality of whatever happens, don't need to define it more than that. Whatever that totality is. Pure actuality. Happening right now. Again, I don't need to be a magician. I don't need to be a priest. I don't need to be some kind of oracle. I don't need any of that. I just need to be able to appreciate the whole truth when it demonstrates itself, as it does always to all of us in the universe, the actual universe, the totality of existence universe, not the observable universe. And the observable universe is enormous, unimaginably enormous. An estimated up to 2 trillion galaxies. Our one Milky Way galaxy has an estimated 100 to 400 billion suns in a space that is so unimaginably enormous that if we want to go just one sun over, based upon our current understanding of three-dimensional space, we basically have to travel at the speed of light, 186,000 miles per second, 300,000 kilometers per second for 4 years to go just one sun over, the closest one. So we think this expanding observable universe is the totality of existence, but it cannot possibly be. Why? Because the totality of whatever happens, logically and demonstrably, equals pure might itself. The all-powerful being is genuinely being itself in its total expression. And that totality has properties, might being one of them, but it's also naturally perfectly stable. And what do we know about stability? It equals balance. And what do we know about stability and balance? They are, in fact, motionless when they are expressed perfectly. And in the case of reality, the actual universe, the totality, whatever happens, the only sensible definition of the universe. Perfect stability, balance, motionless. Which means the expansion of the observable universe cannot possibly be the entire universe. There must be something beyond that expansion. And then you say, well, what does this have to do with the horrible economic crisis that is ruining the majority of people's lives? What does this have to do with endless war? And the answer is one word: might. Might is not tuned in properly with our species. It's this kind of thing that we've got going on here. It's not tuned in right because we don't accept that reality is the totality of whatever happens equals pure might, pure stability, pure balance. And when we do accept that truth and we harmonize to enough of a degree with that truth so that we each experience that truth in a way that is boldly obvious, then everything changes fundamentally, because we don't define might in a way that fuels this Game of Thrones-like battle over power with gold bathrooms and mega yachts and all this stupid crap. We don't have that while children are starving to death. We have a desire not for the forever rise. Oh, the forever rise. We love it. Heaven, utopia. Everything is love. Winner takes all. Winning is everything. They lived happily ever after. 2% inflation always. Winning, winning, pleasure, pleasure, reward, reward, comfort, comfort, power, power, always. The forever rise. But you see, the forever rise is a big F-U to balance. And that is why we have the wars and the poverty and the assholes running the world by trying to out-asshole each other. When being an asshole is just being socially ill. That's all it is. Narcissism, sociopathy, psychopathy, and so on. All personality disorders. So we're out of tune, we're out of alignment with reality itself. And we're so bad at it. There's flooding bullshit all over the place. And what's that? What does that do? Well, look around you. Perseverance. How much of your life is perseverance? The majority? Is that really the best we can do? Maybe. But going forward, that's the best we got? No. We can prioritize the supreme balance, the demonstrably supreme balance. Tune into that as a society, as individuals. And that is the path to the comfort wave. But the comfort wave is a wave. And if you want the forever rise, I feel sorry for you. I understand, I get it. I would love it. Everything's all positive always. Yeah, absolutely. Sign me up. But it doesn't exist. It cannot possibly exist because reality is the totality of whatever happens equals pure might, pure stability, pure balance. And balance is supreme, which means there's no benefit without a corresponding cost. There's no power without a corresponding powerlessness. There's no comfort without a corresponding discomfort. Period. End of story. And if we as team society do not snap into that gear readily enough, then our net resulting obsession with the forever rise, led by greedy, power-addicted billionaires who think they're somehow going somewhere with what they're doing. They're not. The path to power is the path to powerlessness in a balanced reality, and this indemonstrable fact is a balanced reality. If humanity can adjust to that, then humanity is tuning into the comfort wave, but not permanently. There's still a shit wave.